Hey there friends, Nibs again, out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is a pretty nice day out, a little bit overcast. It's been spitting and sputtering a little bit, but there is absolutely no wind at all, so absolute perfect day to get out and do some shooting. Got a couple of really beautiful air guns out here to show you guys. Well, if you've been on the channel for a while, you've seen both of these a number of times. But in this video, we are going to be taking another look at the Pinty Nightfall. This one is actually what they're calling now the Mk1, which was the first version. They actually do have out now the Mk2, and mine will be coming soon. And I'll be able to do a review and a comparison between the old one and the new one. I really don't have much complaints with this one. The trigger's a little bit heavy. I did a little bit of a trigger job on it. But other than that, it's a really good shooting gun. Pinty Nightfall. I do want to, I don't want to give away too much because I'm not sure exactly how much I'm allowed to give away right at the moment. But coming up in the next couple of months, maybe around September, according to Kevin over there at Pinty, they're going to be coming out with a whole new lineup of stuff. They'll still have the good old stuff that they have now. A little bit of maybe I'll give a little bit too much away, but the Nightfall is actually going to have FDE accents. So I've seen pictures of it. I'm not going to show pictures of it yet. I'll ask Kevin if it's okay if I show you guys pictures of the new stuff. But there's some really cool stuff coming down the pike. A couple of new rifles, a new bullpup. Another tactical looking rifle. Really cool stuff. So probably around September, he said, those will be falling and getting on the market here for us. But like I said, this one is the Mk1. According to Pinty, they have addressed the heavy trigger, and a couple people have already gotten their Mk2s, and they do say that the trigger is a much better feel than on this one. Like I said, I've done some work on this one, and it's still a little heavy, but it's manageable. But other than that, I just love it's got a nice big bottle back here. You get just hundreds of shots off of that bottle. It comes with its own suppressor. I have tried it with a buck rail and Donnie FL suppressor on there. It's not loud at all with their the factory suppressor, but it does quiet a little bit more with the aftermarket ones. Now, one thing that a lot of people complain about is how the bolt binds up, and let me show you a little what I've found that helps with that. So this bolt is kind of weird. It actually slides forward, and a lot of people are trying to grab the bolt to the outside edge here, and that will cause that to bind up. But if you put your thumb right, there's 3 ribs on this bolt body, but if you put your thumb on that first rib and push, it opens up just no problem at all. And then and so it doesn't bind at all, pushes open real easy. That was one of the biggest complaints, and I don't know if they've done something with that in the Mk2 or not. I don't find it as a big problem now that I've noticed that if you open it the right way, it's not going to have a problem. So but let's do some shooting. I have a splatter burst down there. I have a gong at 50 yards. I have a gong at 25 yards. I have a little metal plate at 25 yards. And I brought out those, they're actually 22 rated silhouettes. And we're going to shoot at those as well. They're at 25 yards as well. I am using the JTS 18.1 greens. I brought out a bunch of other pellets to try out with it, but right away it shot a good group with these, so hopefully we can continue on camera. You guys know how I kind of get when I get on camera though, so let's I was shooting a different gun a minute ago here. So all right, so our splatter burst is at 25 yards. We're going to go right to the middle there. not bad, just a tad high. This is a great shooting gun, though. I need to move this back just a little bit. I'm a little bit there. That's better. All right. Does take a little bit of getting used to pushing the bolt forward to open it up, and then you know what I didn't do? I didn't ring our gong, so that's not going to be good. So let's reach out to 50. Putting. Now we're on the right track. First things first, you know. All right, let's go back to our. So this is also a Pinty scope on here. This is their newer 1 to 10 by 28 LPVO, and really cool, very clear scope. About the only thing I would like a little bit different on this was to be an adjustable objective, but that is very unusual with LPVOs, so not the end of the world. All right, that one was a little off. It's not shaping up to be too bad of a group, though. Definitely not the group I shot before I started up, though, to be clear. But those are all minute a squirrel, so that is, I think that's what this gun would be absolutely perfect for, is a squirrel hunter. Not bad. Let me do one more in there. I'm starting to dial it in here, I think, now. So this does have a Cricket regulator on here, so really nice regulator right from the factory. Oh, jeez. All right, let's do our plinking. So let's see. I'm gonna hit that. So I put a splatter burst this time on the that silver gong, just so we got a point of reference. All right, how about the that white plate there? Got the splatter burst that time. Nice. So you've got plenty of power, so it does have a power adjuster here. And right now I am just barely above the lowest setting that the power adjuster can do. So the hammer actually comes from this direction and falls against the valve back here to pop that off. So let's see here. First ram on the right or left. That smacks with some authority. All right, how about the first pig there on the left? So those are Yeah, I'm wanting to pull it backwards. Like I said, it does take some getting used to pushing that bolt forward to open it up. All right, how about that turkey? Oh no. So they just put up some new, hope I'll be able to get a hold of it. They just put up some new railroad ties in the front of the berms here, and there's a big gap behind them still. So hopefully I'll be able to get that turkey out. Hopefully it didn't fall too far down in there. All right. Oop. Now the pig. Yeah, these are 1/4-inch thick plate steel. It's twanging those pretty good. All right, last ram. I would say those rams probably weigh 8 or 9 ounces. They're pretty heavy. So let's reach back out to 50. Ba-ting! All right. Let's let me try a couple more shots on the splatter burst. We'll go 3 o'clock. I know I did a much better group than that before I started up. Impressively, I haven't shot this gun in several months. I didn't have to adjust it at all. It was still right on the money. Still full of air. I did top it off before I came out, but it was pretty near full anyway. That's looking a little better. Nice. Little, just a little vertical stringing, but still one whole group. And that's 5. That one went a little right, but still a much better looking group. All right, let's twang our plate and gong one more time. That aluminum plate's a lot of fun, makes a lot of noise. Actually, the gong I have at 25 yards is also made of, I think, cast aluminum. Let's hit that one more time. All right, I nicked the splatter burst that time. All right, one more time out to 50, and then we'll wrap it up for today. The clouds are circling. All right, back to 50. Pa-ting! So much fun. But like I said, Pinty's making some good stuff. I heard some negative comments recently. Not everybody's perfect, I guess, but all of the Pintys I've got, I absolutely love. They're just, especially for the money that they cost, they are a phenomenal value. I mean, they could be several $100s more and still be a viable, a good value. But there you go. Like I said before, they're coming out with some new stuff in the next few months. They already have the Nightfall Mk2 out. addressing a couple of concerns, mainly the trigger, I guess. I don't know if they did something with the bolt differently, but we'll see. Mine will be coming soon. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.